Hello everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Leah.
Bringing you the stuff that matters around the globe. So sit back, relax, and don't touch that remote, because this is your world news. Good news for everyone with the munchies in the state of Colorado. Kentucky Fried Chicken has recently announced that the popular chicken restaurant has obtained a commercial business license to sell marijuana. Nearly half of all KFC restaurants across the state have added the $35,000 dispensary to their stores, meaning that you have roughly a 50-50 chance of being able to order delicious mashed potatoes or biscuits made with their cannabis-infused butter. This really puts a new meaning into going down to KFC to check out the Colonel's secret blend of herbs and spices.
In light of Star Trek star Leonard Nimoy's death, the Bank of Canada has been strongly urging people to stop spocking their $5 bills. Spocking is the act of defacing a Canadian $5 bill in order to turn former Prime Minister Sir Wilfrid Laurier into a Spock doppelganger. Though the practice is not technically illegal, officials do, however, claim that the process may interfere with the security devices within the bill, and are encouraging these currency artists to go back to their old pastime of defacing American $1 bills.
The police department of Rusk, Texas has an important message for their residents, and that's turn in your subpar drug dealer. According to an ad placed on the Rusk Police Department's Facebook page, they urge citizens to give them the names of drug dealers who are, quote, selling you bunk dope, stemmy or seedy weed, or generally providing a low quality of service. This type of motivation is really great, you know? Warms my heart to see the police helping these fine young entrepreneurs be the best drug dealers they can be.
The capital of the internet has been found at last. According to a recent report, an island off the coast of Japan is home to many inhabitants, but most of them are cats. Japan's Hiroshima Island boasts nearly 6 cats to every 1 human, as well as nearly no commerce or industry. The island actually has no restaurants, no cars, and no shops. Despite this, the island is still considered a popular tourist attraction. Though the island may not be much of a hotspot for commerce right now, they may well change in the near future, as YouTube is surely planning on setting up their headquarters and feline shrines there any day now.
I have good news and bad news for rap fans. The good news? The Wu is back. Legendary rap group Wu-Tang Clan is set to release their new 31-track album entitled Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. The bad news? You can't hear it, and neither can I. Though the album is slated for release in 2015, only 1 copy of the record will be available, and no digital download will exist. The album will be housed in a handsome wooden box and sold along with the rights to the music to the highest bidder at auction, and the winner will be barred from ever monetizing from the music. Group member RZA likened the sole copy of the album to owning a piece of art. He remarked that, quote, you can own the brushstrokes and the canvas, but not the rights to print postcards and sell them. It's unclear how much the album will fetch at auction, but estimates put the selling price somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000 dollar bills, y'all. That's all the time we have for World News. Stick around for the latest stories out of Hollywood. I'm Matt.
And I'm Leah.
You stay beautiful, Indiana. And remember, witticism ain't nothing to mess with.
Welcome to Hollywood Rundown. I'm Evan.
And I'm Vicky, so here's the scoop. So let's talk about the case of Chris Brown fathering a 9-month-old baby with a basic 31-year-old video vixen, Nia. This is rather shocking considering that he was just being interviewed that he would rather have a baby without marriage. If you do the math, Karrueche and Chris Brown were in a committed relationship 9 months ago. Someone's got some explaining to do.
So, my opinion on this is, so remember that time, like, Vicky keeps laughing. So remember that time, like, he left Rihanna, well, not Rihanna, Karrueche.
Because he beat her.
Oh, we took it way back.
Are we not allowed to talk about that?
We can talk about that.
Okay.
But, you know, yeah, that.
Wait, so the time Rihanna left him, or did he leave her?
Well, the time he left Karrueche to go back to Rihanna.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah, you know, that was stupid. Like, how do you feel? Like that's so stupid. So now that he's gotten someone pregnant, that's where we draw the line. Like, we're not going to talk about how he went back to his ex-girlfriend and then, you know, had a whole bunch of sea of groupies. You know, who knows what he could have caught? He could have caught, like, HIV deluxe or something. That's a problem. Someone got some explaining to do. About 2 weeks ago, about -2% of Sunday primetime viewers turned into the Oscars. Keeping up with tradition, we saw the best fashion on the runway, and some should have just won a Razzie for their corny eyesore attire, like Gwyneth Paltrow's loose shoulder dress. But anyway, Lupita Nyong'o looked flawless in her pearl dress. Many of us went crazy when we saw this beautiful woman in this pearl dress. Well, we hate to break it to you all, but this dress is fake. This is like when the basic girl in high school shows up to school with the Chanel logo looking like 2 big commas. Lupita, I don't know where the biggest shade is here. The fact that you had a pearl dress or some average Joe exposed you in a basic moment. So what do you think, Vicky?
I just can't believe this dress is fake.
I can't believe that either.
Can you imagine?
A pearl dress is like, everyone thought this was real. Which, my question is,
I'd rather lay in front of a bus than show up wearing a fake dress.
right. Like, she should have just, like, you know, laid on the red carpet and just, like, this is the end. Because, like, why would you ever come there in a fake dress? And then a thief stole it.
And returned it.
And then returned
How
it.
embarrassing. That's a slap to the face.
Right. It's clear.
Could you imagine having something stolen from you and then be like, it's not good enough here?
That's insult to injury. I'm just gonna have to go hide for like 2 years in a hole, or maybe she can try and travel back to 12 years a slave and just hide there, because like that's a mess. That's really bad.
Bobby Brown's family is reportedly shooting a reality show while Bobby Christina is still in a medically induced coma. Because this is the world we live in now, reps from Bobby has said while his family is shooting the show, he is not and will not be on the camera. And here we thought only the Kardashians sank that low.
Well, they just made the Kardashians look like Mother Teresa.
True.
It's like, why would you do that? So it's like, what are they gonna do? Like, while she's in a hospital bed, like, they're just gonna be like,
Are they going to be shooting, like, is she on camera?
if they put her on a reality show, there is a special place in hell for them, let me tell you. Like, that's horrible. Anna Wintour has reportedly gotten every designer to side with her in banning children from London Fashion Week. This comes a week after Kim Kardashian brought North to a show at New York Fashion Week, where North was photographed throwing a fit. Anna Wintour is also looking to ban all children from all Fashion Week events worldwide in the future. Our thoughts are with Kim as she loses her favorite fashion accessory during this difficult time. It looks like North will have to spend yet another day being handed off to one of her 4 nannies this time. So what do you think, Vicky?
4 nannies?
Why do they need 4 nannies?
I was home alone cooking eggs by, like, age 7 by myself. Like,
But Vicky, she's not even 1 yet.
it doesn't matter. She shouldn't have 4 nannies. That's, like, ridiculous.
Wait, you know what? She is 1 now. I'm sorry. Wrong response. She is 1. But 4 nannies.
4 nannies. That is ridiculous.
So let's do the math here. 4 nannies, 1 child, subtracted by 1 absentee mother. Subtract the mother. We have to call DHS because that is a mess. Like, seriously.
I mean, honestly, I don't think they should have kids
Yeah, we
at
could
the
call
fashion
child
shows
services
anyway.
on them. Especially, like, why would you bring a kid to a fashion show? Like, all that scary music. I would have been sitting there like, 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 it's dark, you know, and they got the scary
A
music.
child definitely does not want to be there. And she
Yeah.
had Chloe face the whole time. Like,
She
was not.
Did you say
about
Chloe
it.
face?
I did say Chloe face.
Oh, no.
She did. Did you see her? Did
But-
you see the big photo they had of her?
But Chloe is pretty to me. Like, Chloe is bad to me. Like, Chloe is gorgeous.
Are you talking about Khloe Kardashian?
Yes,
I'm talking about the little girl with the face.
That's her name? Her name's Chloe?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Leonardo DiCaprio is going after that Oscar award harder than ever this year. It's being reported that Leo is going to star in a movie called The Crowded Room, a true story about a guy who struggled with multiple personality disorders and reportedly had 24 different personalities, and used them as a defense when he was on trial for robbery and rape, because 2 of the 24 personalities committed the crimes without his knowledge. Look, Academy, if you don't give him an Oscar for this role, please just sit him down and say, look, Leo, it's not you, it's me. I'm just not that into you.
How could you not be into Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know, he is so beautiful.
This is crazy. Like, is he the only like young actor without an Oscar? Because if that's so, that's awkward. Because I want to know, how did Jennifer Lawrence get an Oscar before him?
And then she fell off the stage, so there's that.
Yeah, and then she fell on the red carpet.
She just falling
all over the place. She needs to just fall off the mat. I really don't like Jennifer Lawrence.
I really like Leonardo.
Yeah, I really like Leonardo too. So he should win an Oscar next time. Clearly,
Yeah.
he should have won an Oscar.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes,
totally
that was
snubbed.
amazing.
He was so snubbed for that.
Oh wait, there's this one scene, but I don't think I can talk about it on air. That's probably like,
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
yeah, that's probably like NC-17, and we got to keep it PG-13. So
There
we're
you
just
go.
gonna jump, hop, and skip over that topic. Okay. Justin Bieber turned 12 this week. I'm sorry, that must be a typo. Justin Bieber turned 21 this week, and
He might be 21, but he still acts like he's 12.
he sure does. Well, actually, you know, he's going through this whole thing where he's trying to be like, I don't know, like have like, oh, I'm growing up and being mature. So that's why he's
Like
having,
getting tattoos and acting like he's working out.
yeah, or like getting photoshopped. Was that really a Photoshop?
It had to be.
It had to be
It had to
because
be.
like,
Justin Bieber, he's a little man. If you even want to call him a man, but that's a topic for another day. Mama June drops $140K on a new mansion. Honestly, I'd rather see her drop that at a Jenny Craig or a Planet Fitness.
what? How does she? Oh, anybody can get famous nowadays. Like,
It's so sad.
Vicky, we got to do something. Maybe we should like, I don't know.
I think we should be famous.
Right.
Let's do something
Make
like,
us go viral.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please, because I can pay my tuition off. Because after I graduate, this debt is gonna be crazy. Like, seriously. I may have to become a stripper or something.
Quality.
Would you become a stripper?
No. I'd have to pick my dignity up off the floor.
Yeah, maybe I'll put like, I don't know, walk in there with like a blindfold and just pretend. Like, I don't see you, but you see me.
I just don't understand why she wants to buy a huge house but not fix herself.
Or make her child eat some carrots and broccoli instead of double
Butter
Angus
and
burgers.
ketchup on
Yeah.
noodles.
Like, who raised her? That's the question.
Mama
That's
Jane.
the real question. That's all for your celebrity gossip.
Now here's your weekly advice with Kelly.
Welcome to Advice with me, Kelly. Dear Kelly, so as you probably know, the new season of House of Cards came out last week. It's my boyfriend and I's favorite show, and we binge watched the first 6 episodes of it over the weekend. When I went to his apartment today to hang out, I noticed he was almost done with the entire season. He thinks I am overreacting by setting all of his clothes on fire, but this feels worse than cheating. Kelly, am I overreacting? Sincerely, Nicole. Dear Nicole, no, you are absolutely not overreacting. This is a betrayal worse than cheating. I would prefer my boyfriend tell me he killed someone than discover he watched Orange is the New Black without me. If that were me, I would have burned the entire place down. Agreeing to watch a show together is a sacred bond. Once that bond is broken, the trust is gone forever. Think about it. If you can't trust him with something as simple as not watching Netflix together, what else can you trust him with? I say you let him off easy. Nicole, drop this guy and find someone that respects both you and your Netflix queue. Dear Kelly, I always say how Valentine's Day makes me sick, but this time I think it literally made me sick. I spent the night with my boyfriend, and since then I've been having a few symptoms. My symptoms are lower abdomen pain, abnormal bleeding, burning during urination, fever, pain swallowing, fever and a cough. Do you think I could be pregnant? Please help, Tiffany. Well, Tiffany, I don't have a cure for anything that you might have. You might want to go see a doctor. Good luck. Dear Kelly, I just transferred to a new school and my roommate is definitely a little different to say the least. Apparently, her last roommate, the one before me, died suddenly. I'm not one to point fingers, but I think my roommate may have had something to do with it. She constantly
She's constantly worshiping and chanting a bunch of jumbled words, like to the point where I think she is having a stroke. Recently, she has been sleep talking about her deceased roommate and something about human sacrifice. I'm honestly scared for my own life. What do? Becky. Becky, I'll be completely honest with you. From everything the movies have taught me, until she switched from human sacrifice to human centipede, I don't think you have anything to worry about here. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Make sure you tune in next week. Thanks for watching.